Hi and welcome back to Real Reviews. And if you thought for 1 minute that the only time Hollywood leveraged its incredible wealth and influence was to help the Iranian embassy victims back in 1982, a la Argo, you can think again, because today I'm diving into the Apple Limited series, The Big Cigar, which is about exactly the same thing, but this time involves Huey P. Newton, political activist and founder of the Black Panther Party. So let's get into it. So The Big Cigar is a very different animal in terms of it being a political thriller. It feels like a manifesto. Yes, it does go into the life of Huey P. Newton, and he is the foundation as the Black Panther Party founder and leader. It does give context in terms of the obstacles and the trials and tribulations that he went through to get him to the point in 1974 when this show actually kicks off. And he is the sole focus of the FBI in a countrywide manhunt as they try to stamp out the reforms he is trying to put in place on a ground level in a completely non-violent but very sort of forceful and militant way. This is about two Hollywood producers, Bert Schneider and Steve Blum, who were pretty much instrumental in getting him down to Cuba and everything that happened there after. It really does give you, from an filmmakers, from an anorak point of view, a real insight into, shall we say, the people behind Easy Rider, The Last Picture Show and 5 Easy Pieces. So it really is an incredibly engaging piece of propaganda almost. I mean, this is part documentary, part dramatization, and key to that, I think, is the involvement of Don Cheadle, the writer, director and Oscar nominee for Hotel Rwanda. So let's dive into the other elements of exactly what it is about The Big Cigar, which is gonna want you to pay attention. So I think the key to The Big Cigar are the performances, the towering presence of Holland in the role of Huey P. Newton is really an exceptional foundation to build this series on. There is a cool, calm and collected and very focused presence around the actor as he tries his best and succeeds in embodying this icon of the civil rights movement. On the flip side of that, you have Alexandro Navala playing Bert Schneider as this sort of wheeler-dealing, hustling, sort of creative force of nature, who is obviously at his peak in the midst of 70s Hollywood. And then on the flip side of that, you've then got PJ Byrne as Steve Blum, who is more measured, more reserved, more calculating than his colleague, than his production partner. So you've got these other, and then feeding into that, you've got the supporting cast, this ensemble of background actors who really do bring this show to life in a number of different ways. So from my perspective, this is without doubt a show you want to track down, a show you want to enjoy, and a show you want to engage with. So I'm going to move on to my rating. Let's do that next. So I'm going to give The Big Cigar a 4 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale, because this is a serious story that is told with eloquence and it's told with intelligence, and it will engage audiences and it will also educate them. So this is what you want from drama. This is what it should be. Check this out with all speed. Let's move on to that trailer, shall we? And so it is, you've reached the end of the video review for The Big Cigar, which is currently doing the rounds on Apple TV, and I cannot recommend it enough. So this is the bit where I go. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Failing that, just drop a comment in the comment box below and I will respond. And finally, just subscribe so that every Tuesday and every Saturday when I drop another one of these videos, you'll get a little notification and you can drop in and watch or listen to as much or as little as you like, and then go about your day. In the meantime, check out the rest of the channel and maybe pop over to the Patreon page. Cheers now. Bye.